And yes, we're back. So, apologies you might not have been able to see that the eye block was got. I assure you it was. I hope you kind of heard the little noise it makes when you do get an eye block. So, yeah. Now we don't have to worry about that. The only thing I have to worry about now, in fact, I'm much calmer now because I know I know this wall jump bit is I am going to screw up on probably every now and again, probably, but I know that once I've only got to get it once now, and I've got it because I don't have to worry about really anything else from now. If I die after this point in time, then something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. All I've got to do is now go up and get in this green orb up here. And we're there.
Right. Yeah, I'm again machine. Final layer we go. Have to be.
Yes. And here's the old man again. Far less deadly this time. So, do you want to explain this bit? Because you've again changed something in this bit.
These things have been toned down. They used to activate a random. You've done it already. Which made them very, very difficult. Like, because obviously they activate and deactivate based on how close you are to them. So John had a hell of a time. But they've been toned down since then.
I'm sure I'm not going to do this first go, so I'm sure we'll get to see that again, and I'll try and explain it a bit better. But yeah, there's a wuss save here. Well, ordinarily there is, obviously not for me, which means unfortunately I've got to clear this ring section as well, and obviously now you can see where the next save is. But yeah, this ring bit is kind of a pain. So basically what I am kind of doing here is I kind of know a pattern to which I went further over there to the right, by the way, to stop the thing shooting. I kind of have a pattern there where I know if I bounce at a particular point in time and move at a particular point in time that I will avoid the kind of the shots when they're now circling, because they're now no longer random and I know exactly where they're going to be. That's actually much easier. And I say when they were random, that was hellish. So close. So I'm double jumping all over here, double jumping to get some height, then moving to the. Well, I was going to move over to the right and get some extra height, but there's something about this floor bit. Occasionally, just occasionally, you do seem to lose the height of all your your jump, which is kind of annoying. And it's happened again, and I don't quite know why.
Yeah, still working on that. I've tried to fix that a bunch of times, but it still keeps coming back.
It's not too. I'm not overly too bothered about it since I have my pattern and everything. The ring bit's far more annoying.
Well, it used to actually just stop you dead. Now it.
Yeah. Okay, so let me try and explain this again. So yeah, double jump around here, bounce a few times around here, one more final time here, and then move to the right of the one on the bottom, double jump and up the highest height there, and yeah, you should have enough height by that point in time to get up to the right. So yeah, that section SA is pretty easy without the randomness.
With the randomness, it's hell.
Yeah, not fun when these shoot randomly, but when they shoot on a set pattern as they are now, frankly, if the floor doesn't mess me up and I don't get the height that I should have, then frankly I'm kind of disappointed if I die to that bit. Or I might die right at the very beginning because the thing catches me slightly off guard by firing at me at the very beginning when I'm not prepared for it. But beyond this point, I don't think I'm quite high enough here actually. Yeah, there we go. So one go after saying I'll be disappointed to die. There you go. And I've jumped way too low there, so I'm nowhere near high enough. So I'm going to circle back round this way and get a bit more height. And screw that up again, horribly. Let's see if we can take as long as possible over this. There we go. Even without doing it the way I would normally do it, I still managed to pull it off. The rings, on the other hand, are... they are a pain. They are there is very... Thanks. Right on cue with the failed height. The rings are... Well, the ones that go... The ones that rotate... that was terrible. Anti-clockwise, counter-clockwise, whatever you prefer, are fine. The ones that go clockwise, however, are much more of a pain. Whoops. Go away, stop shooting at me. Yeah, so the first one and the third one are fine, but the second one and the fourth one were... Oh, sorry, there are only two. What am I talking about? The second and fourth gaps that you have to go through. Yeah, obviously there are only two rings, but hopefully you all understood vaguely what I was trying to get across there. And it's a ginormous pain to get in between. Yeah, to get in between the gaps. Wow. Is there any meaning behind the position of some of the skeletons, or? Oh, stupid jump.
I may do something with them, and I'm planning a kind of mini game in Sublime that'll be for the final eye blocks. There's going to be 33 eye blocks in total.
Oh, so you've got... Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so the last one's going to be based on the Chocobo Hot Call from Fantasy 9. You're going to need to buy the equipment from the merchant in Path 5, which is like a metal detector and a shovel, essentially. It's going to keep clues to locations, things like that. But I have got plans, yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, Musto's favourite segment?
I'm going to have a bit of a rant about this section, I'm afraid.
Go ahead.
This, honestly, I feel is the stupidest section in the entire game. Basically, I have no better strategy than setting off right at the beginning, getting as much distance as I can, and praying that the highest energy bit or the highest laser beam or whatever is active right at the when I want it to, in order to get some extra height to jump over this diver or whatever it is. I can see no better way of doing this. They are way too random. The diver comes in at a really annoyingly high height and is really a pain to jump over anyway. But oh my god! And then even when you do, you're somewhat... I think I screwed up there by actually not jumping at the right time, but you're just so dependent on certain lasers or whatever being there at a certain time, or you are basically just screwed. I could literally be here for 1,000 deaths. And you cut off my... The way I cleared this originally, because I was just getting so fed up with it, was to save jump across. Obviously being careful not to jump so high that I hit a spike, or I save when I'm in a spike, or too low down and completely screw myself, but that's how I actually cleared this section when I very first did it. But you put a invisible wall or whatever round the save, so that option is no longer available. And I don't thank you for it. Oh. I don't know quite what you could do with it though. Again, my sense of imagination is bad, but I don't know how you kind of feel about this section. But to me, it just feels like it's the most random, out of control section in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I probably will change this. I'm not too sure what I'll put in there instead.
I don't have a problem with the concept of it. Just, I mean, I don't even know if however long I've been going now is enough of a demonstration or whatever. But it's just, I can't see a strategy for this. Put it that way. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, you just got to hope that the top laser is on when you want it to. And even then, jumping over this thing is a huge pain. Go, go, go! Ugh. You there?
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking what else I could do instead.
I wouldn't be surprised if the blooming call dropped or something. Ah.
Oh no, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah, no, fine. Yeah. Like even just, I don't even just maybe the height of the diver. It just seems like, again, for some reason, well, I don't know. It just seems like it's really difficult to jump over it. Not that I'm complaining about, you know. I feel a bit. I don't feel like I should be complaining about difficulty, particularly in this game. But I don't know. It just feels kind of arbitrary and completely out of your hands. It almost feels like any of the other lasers, in fact, might as well not even be there.
I suppose you can't land in the other lasers, can you?
Yes.
Like, you know, when you jump over the diver and you're trying to land.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it could save me at that point in time, but jumping, yeah, I mean, seriously, getting the height to jump over the diver is really awkward.
Yeah.
And I say I literally don't have any better strategy than just dashing for it right at the beginning. There's no point, as far as I can see, there is absolutely no point waiting around at the beginning because these laser beams are completely random. You never know when one is going to turn on or not. There's no point hanging around. You might as well just go for it. Go, 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 go. And please don't screw this up. Yes. Now, thankfully, there is a save here. But oh my god, that was so ridiculous on this bit. I was stuck under the block, and I got so lucky, having just complained about this section. The lasers were on screen a whole load of the time, and they enabled me to screw up, and able to pull me out of my massive screw up there. So, yay. Oh, and yeah, for goodness sake, please don't go on without hitting that save. It's obviously invisible until you approach it, but possibly again to maybe stop yourself, I don't know, depending on the hitbox on it, actually saving it, save hacking, or sorry, not save hacking, but save screwing yourself. But yeah, anyway, it's done.
Enough for a fun little segment.
And well, do you want to talk about the final section?
Speedy section.
So we haven't got not Red Bull at the moment, not Red Bull I presume, but yeah, some kind of speed potion, and we need to avoid the mushroom and get through this little section before the crab that's chasing us catches up to us. This is a really fun section actually. I do like this. It's not too far to go to the next save, and yeah, which hopefully I'm going to do. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And kudos again for putting a save here. There wasn't a save here originally on hard mode, was there?
No.
That would have been bad, because coming up is the boss, and yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, and we won't go into that now. Look at that! I've reached the boss of part 3 before 2,000 deaths. Yeah, it's been a pretty marathon recording session, although maybe not that marathon, but still. We're not going to get into the boss right now. I will save that for next time. But yeah, part 3 was a bit of a bitch. the boss of Path 3 is by far the hardest of the 4 so far, and I'm sure we're going to have some immense fun fighting him.